So what about fighting in dreams, do you think? I think that dreams about fighting are usually about inner conflict, not real world conflict, wouldn't you say? Dreams about fighting are more about inner conflicts. So we have to ask ourselves in a fighting dream, what are we fighting with? What is it in ourselves that's given us the troubles that we have to fight with? It might be a problem we have in life. You know, should I get a new job? Should I meet this new person? Should I, whatever, all the normal day-to-day things that we're wrestling with our problems in the world. Or fighting with an emotion, maybe fighting with our own conscience, like Jacob fighting with the angel in the Bible, you know, fighting with spiritual questions about ourselves and things like that. I mean, you've been a fighter in your life, Phil, of course, so fighting for you in a dream must represent different things to what it might for another person.
Yeah, I feel sometimes so that most of my dreams that relate to fighting is more about if I win in a fight, for instance, in a dream, I've been working on something really hard. It's been difficult because a fight always represents turmoil, you know, difficulty. And if I win, I succeeded in something.
So for you, it's success.
Yeah,
it's an ambition type thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it's overcoming a problem, really, in a sense.
Yes.
Okay. It could also
that I've been
mean
working with.
Yeah, it could also mean that actually you're fighting with part of yourself, like you were hinting at. I mean, I think, you know, there's always some part normally that we're not happy about ourselves in a certain area. And this is what we could have internal
it's
conflict
like basic things of dreams are, we have to ask about a dream what this represents about ourselves. Who are the people in fighting in the dream, and what does that person say that I'm fighting with represent about me?
Well, there's that.
Same with running away. Same with fear. What is it I'm running away from? What is it that scares me about this situation?
Well, there's also recent research that suggests actually it's like a practice. That especially you can imagine back in prehistoric times, if you're dreaming about fighting an animal of some sort, you're actually practicing your fighting techniques. So there might be a very sort of solid physical foundation for fighting dreams that you're actually in training. When we
falling dreams are supposed to be similar to that, actually, because people falling out of trees when we were monkeys in the trees, they reckon. And that's why you never hit the bottom in a dream, because the ones that survived and passed on the racial memory were those that survived and didn't die.
Because, you know, we've talked about sportsmen actually sort of mentally practicing a sport.
Yeah.
It's quite well known in sports circles. Well, this would be similar for all of us, like we were fighting dreams, maybe, you know, prehistoric times and so on. They're actually we're practicing, so there could be quite a practical aspect to fighting.
But if you're fighting in a situation, let's say, for instance, we're here now, and we could discuss, right, and we become conflicting.
Yeah, it's conflicts, isn't it? That's what dreams represent.
Right, I from me will have my dream in conflict, but if my mind frame is unconflict, where I'm not in conflict with you, you're in conflict with me, I can be like, you know, take it as always water off a duck's back, which my dream wouldn't represent conflict, or it wouldn't represent
That's right, you
fighting.
can't say a dream means this or that. It's always in the context of your situation.
Mind
Whether you've
frame.
got conflicts in your external life, that can be shown in a dream. Emotional conflicts about something that you're not sure about in your life, what you should be doing. Conflicts in your job, conflicts in your relationships, and it's spiritual conflicts, of course. Because, you know, I mean, a lot of these dreams can represent, dreams would talk about sickness, so conflicts can sometimes represent fighting within our body to get better. So dreams are multi-leveled. They're talking about all aspects of ourselves, and sometimes you just have to think that, now, is it talking about me, my spiritual position in the world, or my body being ill, or whatever. And then once we get to know that, what it says about me, then you begin to understand what it represents